Hello everybody, what's going on? I'm gonna do another ranting video today on my second channel. As you can see, I did do a little bit of work in my bedroom. I have quite a bit of my vacuums here, if you can see them a little bit towards the right. And you can see behind me, I put my red light on top of my microwave. I think it looks a lot nicer over there than it does over here, personally, because when you walk in my bedroom, you pretty much see it right once you walk in to the left. So I think that's really convenient. And I have my shark rotator right over there too, where my Dirt Devil used to be. Now I have it over here with my Smart Clean, my Dirt Devil Featherlight bag, and my Shark Navigator lift away. So those are my bedroom changes. And I took the fireplace out, and I have my two shelves over here again. So yeah. But what this rant video is going to be about is pushy, bossy people. You know, people who pressure you and tell you what to do and overreact over simple little things. You know, they bash you for what you choose to do in life. You know, I honestly think it's ridiculous and it's very, very irritating. Like, for example, you know, this just recently happened with me. I was going to go on vacation with my friends, and you know, I was being pressured to bring food. It's like, I had a lot of snacks I was going to bring as well. I was going to bring a couple. Oh, by the way, my uncle's got me a lot of snacks for Christmas, as they always do. I was going to bring quite a bit of that. I was going to have it packed in a bag, and I was told, oh, you need to bring food. It's concerning if you don't bring food. Like, duh, I know that, but I literally told them 1,000 times, I'm bringing snacks, I'm bringing a lot of snacks. And they still had the nerve to tell me, it's important to bring food. Like, how many times did I have to tell you, I'm bringing snacks? So stop irritating me. Like, I just hate that. I'm playing with my vacuum switch. Probably shouldn't do that, as I'm gonna wear it out. Okay, just a habit I have, I guess. But anyways, yeah, like, that just really irritated the heck out of me. I obviously didn't say it, because, like, I didn't want to offend them, but that was very irritating. Like, come on, like, I already know that. Like, I'm an adult now, I know better, so, you know, stop worrying about me. Like, I can handle it myself. So that just, honestly, you know, it made me uncomfortable. I didn't feel comfortable going after that, because I didn't want to be harassed over not having, you know, healthy snacks. Like, come on. You know, technically nothing is healthy for you, so what does it matter? It's like, come on. Don't be pressuring me like that. Like, you're not helping me. All you're doing is just giving me anxiety. And anxiety is not funny. It's terrible. You don't want to know how stressful it is to have anxiety. It's not fun. So I just felt more comfortable not going. Because I don't want to go on vacation and get harassed over not having certain snacks. Like, come on. I shouldn't have to please you, you know? Be grateful for what I bring. You know? Like, snacks, you know, I have tons of them, and, you know, they're gonna fill me up, and, you know, like, it's not like I'm gonna starve or anything, so why should I have to bring healthy stuff? It shouldn't matter, you know, as long as it fills my belly up, that's all that matters. So I shouldn't be judged about that. So that just really bothered me, massive time. Like, not to mention I'm sensitive too. Like, I'm really sensitive to that kind of stuff. It's like, you know, don't be so stern about stuff like that. Like, even if that is my parent, you know, you don't gotta be stern about stuff like that, especially for adults. Like, come on. That's just, like, let us handle it. And, you know, besides, even if I didn't bring a lot of food, that's maybe because I want to save stuff for home too, you know. But it was only gonna be like 2 to 3 days. But yeah, obviously I didn't go now because I didn't feel comfortable. And to be honest, it would have been boring too, because one friend couldn't go because she was sick, which I hope she gets better. But yeah. And another time, people were being bossy with me. Like, I remember in the past, you know, I've had a couple friends boss me around and tell me what to do. It's like, come on. Like, stop pressuring me. And, you know, even at my academy, this one job coach, I'm not going to mention who the person is, I'm not going to mention any names, but they're just really stern and ignorant. Like, they would boss me around, and they would criticize me for the way I do things. It's like, you know, it's like, come on, like, don't tell me how to do it. As long as I'm getting it done, that's all that matters. Like, why should we have to do it a certain way? Like, it's so stupid. It's like, all that should matter is at least we're getting the job done. And they have to sit there and complain because I'm not doing it a certain way. Like, how fucking childish. And excuse my French, that just randomly came out. I'm trying not to cuss as much anymore. I apologize for that. But see, you can tell that makes me mad. You can tell. Because the curse word just slipped out of my mouth. But seriously, it really, really bothers me. It really does. Like, stop pressuring people. Stop, you know, being stern. Again, you're not helping anyone. You're only giving them anxiety. Like, I have massive anxiety towards that. It's not funny. It's extremely stressful. On 1 to 10, it's 50. That's how stressful it is. So, just stop it with that. It's like, for example, one time I was at the diner and I was making all the silverware neat because you're supposed to make it neat. And the job coach was like, you don't gotta be that particular. It's like, you told me to make it neat and now you're telling me I don't have to make it neat? What is that crap? That's just being a hypocrite. You know, it's like, what the heck am I supposed to do around here? You know, so I was obviously confused. Like, that's obviously confusing. Like, come on, like, stop giving us a hard time. It's like, you're not supposed to argue with people about things, first of all. You're not supposed to argue. You're supposed to, you know, accept what people choose to do. You know, as long as it doesn't affect anyone else or anything, who cares? You shouldn't argue with someone about a choice they make in life. That's just immature. It's like, come on, you're wasting your time and all you're doing is stressing people out. You're not helping them. So just stop. Again, another thing that would get on my nerves, I'm going to touch up on this now. When people tell you how to live your life, that's considered being pushy and bossy as well. Like, for example, I currently don't have a job right now. And there's been times where my friend has pressured me to get a job. And listen, I understand he's trying to help me, and I appreciate his support. But at the same time, you know, don't worry about my decisions in life. You know, worry about your own. Because you don't want to be on your friend's butt constantly pressuring them. You're making them feel pressured. It's like, come on, you don't want to make your friends feel that way. Like, let me make my own choices in life, and just because I don't have a job, it doesn't mean I'm lazy. And I might kind of be touching back to my previous rant video, but yeah, it's like, let me live my life. You know? I'm making money off my YouTube channel, and I'm getting checks from my academy every 2 weeks, so that's decent. I'm happy with that. By the way, hopefully my academy is going to improve, because I'm giving them a lot of constructive criticism. So, hopefully it's going to work out pretty well after my Christmas break ends in a couple days. But yeah, so it's really irritating when people have to get on my butt like that. It's like, let me live my life. Like, I understand you care about me and all, but at the same time, like, you don't want to be pressuring someone 24/7 because you're making the friend feel bossed. You're making them feel pressured. You're making them feel insecure is a good word. It's like, you don't ever want to make your friends feel that way. You want them to, you know, feel comfortable around you. You don't want to say or do things that make them feel uncomfortable and insecure, you know? So, that's why you shouldn't tell your friend what to do in their life, because you don't want to make them insecure and uncomfortable. And that's how I feel when that stuff happens. So, yeah. You know, I understand people care, but, you know, still, you don't want to be doing that, because, you know, like, do you think we're dumb and not know or something? Or, come on. Like, I understand people want to give advice to help, I understand, but still, you know, you don't got to be obvious about things, though, because we already know it. You know, sometimes, you know, some people have major stress to in-person jobs, like, including myself. And so I'm happy I got experience off my hands, and I did it. I'm happy, but that was extremely stressful. Even this academy is super stressful. But I'm hoping after break it's not going to be stressful anymore, because I'm talking to them about a lot of stuff. I'm not really going to go into detail about that, because that's not what the video's about. But yeah, it's like people telling you what to do, people coddling you, for example. I touched up on that at the beginning of the video, getting coddled. It's like, come on, don't coddle me. You know, like, let me do my thing. Let me set up things the way I want, not the way you want. Like, I shouldn't have to please you. Like, I'm not a pleaser. You know, I just set things up and I set them up the way I want it. So, gotta accept that. I don't come here to please people. I'm not, you know, I'm being nice and saying it. You're only stressing people like me out when you do that. You're not helping, you're only stressing me out. You may not know it, but I'm telling you now, that's what you're doing. So don't judge me for that, because you don't know my life. So don't be a judgmental person. I will block you for it. I don't tolerate judgmental people on here. So if you want to respond to my video, respond nicely. Don't be ignorant about stuff. You're blocked. You know, be a true friend. You know, not a fake ignorant. I've already dealt with enough of that, and I don't want to deal with it again. But, you know, it's like, yeah, that one job coach was really pushy and gave us a hard time. And not just at job sites, at the academy in general sometimes, you know, they would give us a hard time. Like, come on, you know, it's not nice. You know, you don't want to give people a hard time. Like, let them do things the way they want. We shouldn't have to do it a certain way. We shouldn't have to be particular about things. You know, like, let people do it their way. You know, make it easy for them. We don't go there to get stressed out and be treated like crap all the time. We go there to have fun. So, you know, don't give people a hard time. You're honestly wasting your time when you're doing that. So, yeah. So, I hope they can put that into perspective. And all you friends out there, never be pushy. Never tell someone what to do. You know, never, you know, criticize people. I mean, constructive criticism is a different story. But I'm talking about regular criticism in general is unacceptable. Heck, even in the past, certain videos I made that certain individuals didn't agree with, they've told me to delete those videos. Like, first off, it's not your place to say that, because you don't own the channel. So don't be telling me to take my video down. That's not your choice. If you don't like it, then get off my page. Don't watch it. I don't have time for little toddlers like that on there. It's just a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of immaturity, you know? I have better things to do in life than watch people act like that on my channel. Don't like something, don't watch it. If you really hate me that much, then unfriend me then. I don't have time for immature people. I really don't. Like, I'm trying to enjoy my life in peace, and I don't need to get harassed because people want to be ignorant. It's too stressful for me to deal with, for one, and it's unnecessary. Don't act like that. You know, be kind. You want people to be kind to you, be kind to them. You know, being kind means you're not pushy, you're not stern, you're not, you know, bossy, telling people how to live their life and all that. Like, I understand people care, but still, you don't want to care too much and get into people's business. You don't want to go overboard over things. You know, not to mention that makes people feel uncomfortable too. You know, you got to keep that in perspective. That might make people uncomfortable. You know, so just keep that in mind before you do all that crap. You know, you might make somebody uncomfortable, so you really got to be careful. You know, okay, I understand people care and they want to give advice sometimes and make suggestions. I understand, but when it comes to things like getting a job or whatever, like, it's not your place to say that. Because that's my life right there. Those are my choices, not yours. So I don't need your input on that. And I appreciate your help, but yeah, I don't need your input. Just because it's easy for you to work, it doesn't mean it's easy for me. So don't judge me for that, because you're not in my shoes. Unless you tried to put yourself in them, then great. But if not, then you have no room to talk. I just can't stand when people think they have the right to do that when they don't. You just let me live my life in peace. I let you live your life in peace, so let me live my life in peace, please. I'm saying it nicely. I'm not trying to be mean. People need to get their acts together and be nicer and not be ignorant no more. Because I don't give them a hard time. So I don't expect them to give me a hard time. Seriously. You know, like, if we're satisfied with something, that's all that matters. So don't criticize us for it. We're not perfect in life anyways, so it's another thing I want to touch upon. Don't expect us to be perfect. If we don't do things the way you want, oh well, deal with it. We shouldn't have to please you. Life's not about satisfying people. It's about, people should already be satisfied on their own. We shouldn't have to make them satisfied. If you know what I'm trying to say, like, when I say we shouldn't have to make people satisfied, I'm talking about people are ungrateful for our, you know, progress and what we're doing in life. That's what I'm trying to say, so you're not confused. So yeah, I'm talking about people don't appreciate my choices in life. That's what I'm trying to say. So before you get on me too hard, now you know what I mean. So yeah, just pretty sure a lot of people are gonna agree with this, you know? It doesn't irritate you when people think they can act above you and just boss you around and tell you what to do all the time. And you know, sometimes this would even happen at school. You'd have to deal with bossy students and bossy teachers. It's like, come on, don't tell me what to do. Do this, do that, do it this way, do it that way. Well, you're not doing it right. It's like, stop. Just cut it out. You know, mind your business. You know, worry about yourself. Please and thank you. I'm not trying to sound rude, but again, I'm happy people care, but still, please just worry about yourself. Let other people handle their own situations. You don't want to get into someone's personal business, you know? Like, how'd you like it if someone was bashing your boundaries? You know, how'd you like that if someone did that to you? So, yeah, you're messing with someone's boundaries when you do that. You don't want to get into people's boundaries. So, yeah, you know? So, yeah, I mean, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me. Like, especially because I'm sensitive to things like that, too. It's another thing I wish people would keep in mind, that I'm sensitive to stuff like that. You can't just say things and not expect me to get offended because of my sensitivity. It's like, don't give me a hard time. If I'm not giving you a hard time, then please don't give me a hard time. I'm a nice person, but when you're ignorant, I can be a dick. Let's be honest. Because I don't tolerate that ignorant crap. I don't tolerate it. I don't take that from nobody. You're either nice to me, or if you're not nice to me, then we aren't friends. So you decide. Because I like to be cool with people, but when they treat me like I'm garbage, then I'm cutting ties with them. So I don't care. You know, treat me right. I treat you right, so treat me right back, please. And stop being concerned about little nonsense. I can handle it. I'm an adult. You gotta accept choices people make in life. You gotta accept them. Don't like them, well, deal with it. And it's not your place to talk. And I get you care and all, but again, you're getting into people's personal business here. You're disrespecting their boundaries. You don't want to be doing that. So yeah, I just hope you understand. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And yeah, so you know, I'll talk to you guys later. And be sure to give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, this is Dale Susier the Man signing off. I really had to make a video about this because it was really bothering me. You know, whenever something bothers me, I have to get it off my chest. And I don't expect to be criticized about it. If you're going to criticize me about it, I'm blocking you. So just a warning. Because I'm not taking that crap from nobody. All I'm doing is expressing my opinion. And a true friend would respect that. Even if they don't agree, a true friend respects it. A true friend doesn't criticize me, so if you choose to criticize me and bash me, then you're a fake friend. Because a real friend doesn't do that. A real friend supports. You know, they don't criticize. You know, constructively, that's different. I'm not talking about constructive criticism. I'm talking about regular criticism. The kind of criticism where you're bashing people, ridiculing them and shaming them. That's not tolerated on here. So just an FYI. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And yeah, this is Dale Sister Man signing off. And I hope everyone has a great New Year's. And yeah, I'll see you later.